for
He gets
2
2 dice
instead
per
of 3,
yeah.
and he
And
fails
then
as
we get the last.
well.
Yes.
Then you're hurt.
The best.
You can
Rebuke.
sweep again. Do you want to
I'm gonna switch to the last guy for good measure.
Do you get the bonus D8 because he's reeling? In
You
this
get a
case?
bonus D8 because he's reeling.
Yep.
And
so that's
he's
gonna
already
be 2.
hurt as well.
Yep,
He
so he-
could succeed this, of course.
He rolls 2d6.
2d6.
Nope. That is going to
no.
be 1 damage and then an additional 1 because he's hurt.
Yep.
All
2
right,
point
2
hit.
damage gives him fear. I imagine an orb of silvery light radiating off of you.
You take a 2 point hit. You get to soak.
Just true, right? I forgot
Yeah,
to soak,
it's 2 dice.
but it's penetrating, so 2, and he fails anyway. I have failed
So
all
you
of my
are-
soak rolls.
You are afraid. Wow. Yeah. You see, I told him that.
This is where that definitely pays off. Well done. Well done.
Yep. And then I'm going to rally Sir Connor for good measure.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I should have rallied you first. I'm sorry.
No, this is good. Congratulations. I could also give you Flesh Ward, but I don't think they're going to hurt you anymore.
Hey, are you a true leader? I forget.
I'm not.
Oh well. Bummer.
I still need to get it at some point. Needless to say, I'm no longer pacifist. So that's my turn, and it goes
fair
over
enough.
to Dan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep guarding, and I punch this guy in front of me, the reeling one.
Gotcha. Okay. I forget, does he still have... I should mark this. This guy does not have his weapon
I
anymore.
think the guy who's guarding is the one who has. No, wait, I countered him, right? No. The guy who's
Yeah.
guarding still has his weapon. The guy who's reeling does not have his weapon. Anybody who's
Gotcha.
reeling, I must have hit. So
Exactly. Yep. Okay, cool. So he can't counter with just his claws, so I guess he's just dodging. He's got nothing to parry with, so he'll just dodge you, which is just a d6 for him. Huh. A spicy 6.
Oh, sorry, I put a name on there for no reason. Ignored that last 6.
Okay. Still, looks like you got 1 hit through.
Oh wait, the species
Soaking?
die didn't roll for some reason. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Roll your species.
Oh, you know why I didn't roll? Because I never include species as a thing. I have a D10. Hold on. All right, there we go. So that
There
is
you
1,
go.
2, 3, 4.
2, which gets 3.
Oh, and the
plus
D8 for
1.
reeling,
The d8 for reeling.
which is not okay. So 4 damage.
Okay. 4 damage. And he soaked 1 of it, which gets him injured and afraid. And disarmed. Okay. All right, that's it for you guys?
Yep, that looks like it.
You roll.
All right. The gorilla bellows and says, "Get her, you blithering idiots!" And I think he's going to try to rally this guy, but that's probably a waste of my time. They really want the girl, so we're going to ignore Dan for the time being. Boom. Okay.
I mean, you got 3 guys reeling over here. You could move forward and yell at them.
Right? Yes. Because I do have troop, or was it militia? Hold on. Does he have that gift? He's got true leader. He's got militia leader. That's a local knowledge, and he's got troop leader. Rally the fear off a group of allies. That's what he needs. So let's start with that.
Fear from a whole bunch of people at once.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's within short.
Within short, so D8s for everybody, or rolling against a D8, and he is rolling to rally. It'll be 2D8 plus a D12 for militia.
Oh, go ahead and roll. I'm going to look this up because I think troop leader is actually better than.
I think Troop Leader lets you like mass remove like fear
Yeah.
and
It lets you rally a whole bunch of people at once.
it's
Yeah, I
really
think
good for NPCs.
Is it only for getting rid of fear, though? Will it also
I think
work
it's
on...
only for getting rid of fear, though. So
Yeah, okay. That's only going to really affect one guy then. But, otherwise, It's really like no big difference. Actually, no. You know what? I think instead he'd want the full. He really wants to get reeling off of this guy so that he can try to grab the girl.
Who you'll recall is also focused, who can then break focus to run away from the grab.
I guess so. But hey, that's where we're at. He is no longer guarded because he moved and he rallied. So that's that.
Yeah, troop leader is mass removing fear.
So this guy is going to do that, and he is going to... Ooh, can he get down there? Do I want to risk it on a sprint? Nah, we're just going to move him here. Going to wedge himself between Potter and the... this guy recovers from reeling. Can't attack. Can't really move around that well.
He's afraid, he runs.
I think he might just run. Yeah, he's just going to run. He's got a gut wound, so he's going to exit stage right. Get out of here. Okay.
And injured means you're one step away from death. How loyal are you?
Yeah. All right. So our guy here is going to... I guess he's kind of surrounded also, but he's going to try to grab the girl. Maybe he can take her as a hostage. So we're going to do that one more time. He was reeling... Oh no, we removed reeling. So he is going to aim and grab.
Yep. I think all she can do is dodge. She's probably guarding.
She's
so
got,
probably
like I said,
she's got focus,
so
so.
she can break focus and just run away.
Okay.
She could just run. Of course, that keeps off. She's not going to get far, but her run's like what, 15?
Yeah, it wouldn't be great. She does have increased body, right, for being a lion. Let's
Which would increase your run by 2 steps. Well, you can either guard or run. What would you do, princess?
I think she would run.
All right, then tap it and run, I guess, 17 paces this way.
Yep.
I mean, your factotum is also just down the road. He might be worthless at fighting or anything, but he's still a presence, a familiar, safe presence here.
Okay,
I think
well,
Elbreus is, he's going to try to run with her. We're just going to make them a package deal.
right. Well, you tried to, you aimed an attack and she ran away. You're actually done. That's what you get for attacking somebody who has focus.
This is what I get. Okay. I still got some guys over here, though. This dude...
Yes, you just like raise the sword high and she goes, ah, and runs away. It's just gone by the time it comes down.
Yup, scampers. All right, what are we doing here? This guy is going to use his sling. He's going to ready his sling, and he's going to launch a stone at Dan.
Which guy?
This guy, number 1 up here.
All right.
So I think it's within near. I don't think you get.
You're within
a
near.
range.
You can dodge. You get a bonus D4 to your dodge because you have soft cover.
Okay. 2d6 coming at you. Double 5s. Nice.
Dodged.
The stone just zips right over your head. And this guy is going to recover from reeling. He is hurt and afraid and disarmed, and I think he's going to bail. He makes a run for it down the street. And this guy is going to... Dang, just out of range, out of fighting range.
Stride forwards and see what Lady Luck has in store for you.
Yeah, when in doubt, you can stride and focus.
You can stride and focus?
Yep, you can stride and focus.
You'll lose your guard, though. Oh, you didn't have
true.
guard.
Yeah,
Never
but
mind.
if he attacks you, you can.
He
focus
didn't have
the
guard. That was from the previous round. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But I mean, if you don't know what to do, you can move 1 pace, and that way you get 1 action. If he attacks you, you can guard.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's everybody
By the way,
that I've got.
I saw you can just do that.
Rise the good guys then.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna I think the doctor's fine. So let's
Yeah, I'm
check
good.
my distance here. Yeah, that's 2 meters in the center. I do have to move. So stride and attack that guy.
Okay. He's going to try to counter you with 2d6. Got a 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. Damage plus 2. So that's 3, 4 for critical, 6 plus your damage, 7 plus his hurt, and drops to 5, which still means he's dead. Sorry, was this 3 or 2? The guy do
3.
3. Okay.
Didn't have to move for 2.
Gotcha. All right. Boom. Dead.
Regular dead.
And I think I still grant tactics on, yeah, that guy there. I'm within 1.5 meters.
Okay.
So Potter is going to come up and try to lay into this guy.
Hey, look at this teamwork. I love it. He will try to counter Potter. With his 2d6, another 6 and a 4. Ah, Potter.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't a botch.
That's
Oh,
true. That's
Potter
true.
gets stabbed. Is this a short sword?
Yes, it is a short sword, so he can retreat.
Yes. Potter, do you yield? Otherwise, it's
Yes.
slaying. All right, you step back.
Okay. I think it's
It's
2
on
points of damage.
It is 2 points of damage. You stay where you are. You don't press on a counter. You only press on an attack. So Potter can't. That's the way short swords are different in this game. You if you carry them, you can poke at people and make them go away.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas a long sword just does more damage.
So I soaked 2 out of. I soaked 1 out of.
2.
All right, so that would be reeling and hurt.
Poor Potter. He steps up to the plate and takes a stab.
He tries so hard at
Oh.
everything.
This is good though. You gotta let him experience the action. It's the only way he's gonna get better.
I'm
Well-
sure Lael in the background is just applauding now.
Actually, this is in the world of Iron. You just get better at everything. I'm going to stride to here and focus, looking over at that gorilla. I have swords that are wet with your. I have a sword that's wet with your man's blood, and you've already seen some of them go down. So let's see what you decide to do. And I don't know what the good doctor's up to. Probably
I'm going
rallying
to.
Potter.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recover my magic and then rally Potter.
All right.
So let's give him a roll. That's
Thank
gonna
you
be
for the
yup,
Roman.
take everything. You're good.
Nice.
Time to take out your anger on others, Potter. It
Okay.
is morally justified to do so now. And I'm just ignoring the guy behind me. Ah, you're hurt. Go away.
Okay.
That's it.
So
I
just
think
leave
it's
me
Dan.
left. Okay. I remain guarding, and I am going to punch Mr. Focus here.
Okay. Mr. Focus will interrupt to guard. that he
I
gets
was
his
hoping he was
D12.
going to interrupt to attack. In which case, I
No,
would
I
have
need my
countered to disarm.
D12. I know.
No, he wants that D12 because he knows.
Yep.
I know it's like the only chance that I have. So yeah, he will counter attack with his D12, 2d6 and a D12, and a high of 6 will not do it.
Yep, high of 8. So
Okay.
2 damage.
Right. The damage is soaked.
You are reeling, though.
Reeling. Okay. Oh, I'm still guarding. What am I talking about? Bam. All right. Is that everybody?
I think so, actually.
Yeah, we're done. It's Rise of the Villains. Your prize is getting away.
Okay. Our buddy, the good captain, is going to guard, and then he's going to try to reason. He's going to perform a reason stunt
Take it,
on
target.
on you, Anushka. You said that you were sort of like approaching him with bloodied swords, and he's going to say, "Hey, now, lass, perhaps we can." Obviously, we miscalculated the terms of our agreement. Perhaps we can renegotiate. So I assume this is going to be will and negotiation on my part versus your.
Versus my mind and will and negotiate.
Gotcha. Okay. Mind and negotiation.
Yeah.
All right. It's going to be 2d8 on his part. Wow, double threes. Oh, so bad. Okay.
Your words have no your words mean nothing as you speak falsely. You come here under violence and now you want to lay down arms? I say thee nay.
Nay. All right. Well, that was him, and that's a stunt.
After all.
Well, I'm a bat, so I say thee eek.
There you go. All right. So that then leaves him reeling as he's trying to talk down the approaching and filled with violence Anushka, who is not having none of it.
Yep, not having any of it. I wonder what this guy's going to do.
This guy is caught between two people who have proven themselves to be capable fighters.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you have contortionists, so you can actually get between them.
Oh, I could just like slip through here or something. Definitely would want to.
It would
you slip between us and become surrounded instead. Wonderful idea.
If you try to squeeze through here, you could. It would be, I think it's speed, athletics, and the extra D12 from contortionist, and would provoke attacks from both of these guys. But
wait, we're provoking attacks now?
If you want to squeeze through them.
Okay.
You're a contortionist, you can squeeze through people's spaces, but squeezing through someone's space does provoke an attack. No, if you didn't have a contortionist, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you.
Right. Okay.
Just tell
okay.
you no, you can't do it.
Well, I definitely don't want to give people free attacks. No, thank you. Not today.
Please stop you.
I think he's going to put his back against a wall here. He still has his sword out. He's going to take the guard action.
That works.
He doesn't want to be surrounded, so he's just holding his sword out in front of him. This
and
guy,
pointedly, the captain is watching you.
Yeah. The captain's here, and it's not going to show up well on your mid-year review if you bail, like so many of your brethren have. All right. I only have two guys left here. This guy's reeling, so his options are limited.
Doesn't have any weapons. How have you not killed him already?
Yeah.
I don't have a weapon either, boss. You picked that up already.
I'm sorry, Dan. Did you successfully disarm him
No.
last turn? Not yet? Okay. All right.
No,
so
I've been
he's
punching him.
Still has a sword. And he has a sling. I just want to land one hit, but you're currently guarding. You're focused.
You can aim and attack. You can hit him. Just aim and attack. You can totally do this.
I was thinking the only one of you that seems like a soft target is the doctor, but the doctor is also far enough away that you would get range.
The only one of us that is a soft target is the naturally armored armadillo.
I know, it's weird, right? But I mean, he's the only one who's not
wearing
guarding
plate mail.
You could totally stab Dan. Just aim and attack. He's unarmed.
Well, I've got a sling out right now, unless he has sling and
No, I
offhand.
meant this guy.
I'm talking about this guy up here.
Oh no, you go for me.
That's true.
I mean, wait, I'm softer than the doctor, and I'm the one challenging your boss. You totally go for me.
Yeah, okay. You're within short, so you will get your D12, D8 range. But yeah, he's going to.
No, this is going to be hilarious. I'm going to tap my focus and move to here. Okay, keep going with your attack. I'm countering.
Oh, you're such a jerk. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I mean, he's already doing it, right? So,
So range penalty.
he's aiming and he's attacking you with the sling, and you can
Now you
choose
have
to
to
counter.
reload, buddy.
Oh crap.
So
So he's
just
not
take a
aiming.
regular attack as I suddenly zoom and come at you. Going like you're just sitting there loading that. Going, wait, what?
Okay. Well, here comes 2d6. Hey.
Oh no! I failed the roll. Fencing replay. Reroll all your dice.
Jerk.
That's a
A
tie.
tie.
We hit each other.
Great. Great.
Do you retreat or take slaying damage?
Well, I think I'm going to retreat. I'll take a step
a
back.
mere 4-point hit.
That is a crazy ass sword. What the hell?
But unfortunately, I was hit, so I'm not going to press.
Okay. It's only going to be 1 damage to you because it's +0 success. They're
Yeah.
just hurling rocks, not bullets.
Toughest person here.
Okay, I'm soaking with 3.
Oh wow, I soaked, but I'm reeling.
Oh, I think I soaked it down to 3 because it was 4 hits.
Yeah.
All right, that's an injury.
I mean,
So
it's not
suddenly-
just the
yeah.
sword; it's also the fact he has fencing replay.
Yeah, so the boss is sitting there talking to me, and I just like take off, zoom right over there. It's like, wait, you can move this far, and then stab. But of
Yeah.
course, he gets the shot off in time and cracks me straight in the chest. Oh,
Nice.
yeah, if your boss wasn't reeling right now, I'd be scared.
Yeah, he's quite bewildered. All right, and last but not least, Mook number 2 is going to aim and strike. This is it. This is all he's got. 2d6 and a d12.
Counter
Okay.
with a disarm. Well, I'm not going
Got my
to
12.
not going to succeed, but I'll roll.
Oh,
Yeah, but I don't have anything at a D12, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. Oh, that was a d10. Yeah. Okay. All right, so you can retreat. It is a short sword. He still has it. This is the one guy you didn't disarm yet. So you can retreat or take slaying, but it's going to be 1 hit plus 1 damage for 2.
Yeah, I retreat back.
Yeah, it's 3 if you don't retreat, 2 if you do.
As we already covered, contortionist is
Okay,
not the
are you
same as
gonna press?
acrobatic.
Yeah, he'll press.
Even the space.
Actually, no. No. He's not going to press because then you
Okay.
have to approach him if you want to punch him again. He's
Yeah.
happy with that.
I stabbed you in front of the boss. There. Now no one can say I didn't do my job.
There we go. Seems in my confidence I never macro day soak. So there we go.
Okay.
Reeling.
Okay. And that's it for the villains. It's back to you.
Yeah, fun time.
I think we do support first.
Yup. You know what, Anushka? I don't like you reeling. I don't like Dan reeling either, but he's fine. I don't like you reeling, so I'm gonna rally you.
Yeah. I mean, Dan's 1-on-1. I'm 2-on-1, including the boss.
Congratulations. I'm also going to activate Flesh Ward. Please go ahead and roll me your will. And
Well,
are
we're
you
the-
pious?
We haven't rolled the
I
range die
mean,
yet.
I was 3-on-1.
That's 1 success. So you're going to remove the reeling, which I need removed.
Yep, and then activate Flesh Ward as a part of reeling.
Do I accept into my heart? I do.
Hey, congratulations.
And-
That's 3 points of Flesh Ward.
All right. So how do you
Nice.
do something with a number?
You just hover over the symbol and then you press a number.
Oh, there we go.
And then I'm going to ready fulgration. Come at me, person behind me. I dare you. I double dare you.
All right. Connor's gonna guard and say, punch him again, harder. We are not against supernatural beings, so my favorite niece is not going to be play, but there is still a range penalty.
Are you rallying me?
No, Dan.
Oh, Dan. Okay, so Dan rolls a d8.
Oh, I can roll a d8. Boom.
Oh,
Sorry.
it doesn't work.
Sorry, Connor. I feel like you often get hit with the range penalty, or at least you often fail to the range penalty when trying to rally.
Well,
And
you can
now
buy
my
that
roll
off.
is 18.
So,
So I'm going to join the lady.
right, and then he runs
All
off
right.
to join the lady. I will focus and stride land bound this time because I haven't had a chance to recharge Flying Fighter. Because a focus turn is not a turn when I'm recharging thing. I'm just gonna, stride up to the boss, and hold the sword high with the point high, fencing style. I know how to fence. I have been trained in Gaston style, and that's the end of my turn.
Surprised Flying Fighter would be the one you'd want to recharge, not the fencing replay for your safety.
I can't recharge anything if I take a focus.
No,
turn.
no, I'm saying that was your consideration of one and not the other.
If he attacks me, I'm gonna fly away.
Still.
Am I the last one left, or is there someone else to go?
The last one.
That's everybody.
Potter
do
Good for
anything?
you. Connor ran to catch up with
I said
Lionella.
Potter.
So Connor ran. What about?
Oh, sorry.
Potter would probably stride and focus. Once again, if you're GM, just stride and focus and not worry about it. That way he blocks the alley in case this guy tries to do something, and also does his due diligence to hang out with us. I'm sure Connor is cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Sorry, I just got back from getting a drink.
Yeah,
It's all good.
So Dan's the last one.
Yeah, I recover from reeling guard.
Okay.
Striding
Okay.
forwards one isn't going to do me any good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay, so looking around himself, he's going to see that it looks like his quarry got away. His men are in the process of disbanding and abandoning him. This guy, again, he's going to recover from reeling, and he's going to book it. Boom. These two guys, he's only got two of them holding strong.
We outnumber him 2-1, and I'm guessing you're a survivor. I mean, what goal do you get by committing suicide against us?
It's very true. He's a survivor who's got a sack of priceless books and a will to live, and so
And you have local knowledge, which gives you a bonus to escape if we chase you.
And that is what he's going to plan to do. So he cracks a grin at you, Anushka, down the shaft of your sword, and he says, obviously, our negotiations have fallen apart. A tragedy when it happens. And you can see he's got a nice shiny gold tooth, but he's going to turn and make a break for it. He's recovering, and he's running flat out, boop, boop, down the street. You could definitely chase him, though, if you'd like to, but it'll be a contested thing.
Yeah,
as for his
but
men,
no,
they're going to run.
I don't make a practice of chasing pirate captains who often have guns and ships and more people.
That's a fair point, but he also has the prize and is currently undefended.
Highly illegal and dangerous literature.
Where did he get the illegal and dangerous literature?
I don't know. You didn't ask him.
I don't even know he has it. So
yeah, you did.
He
it was part of the deal.
And that's what we came here for.
Oh, it's part of the deal? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Connor's not here to tell me to go after him.
True. You don't have to. I just want you to know all of the what he's doing and what he's got.
Yeah.
So yeah, and these guys, seeing their captain run, are going to take the cue and also run. So this guy will book it down this way. This guy will take his leave out here, leaving one unfortunate. Let's see if this guy actually survives.
Yeah, just roll his body die 3 times.
Yeah, he survived his other 2 and a 2. I think it's just a botch, right? He dies.
Yeah, you roll the body die 3 times. If any of them's a 1, he dies. If
Yep.
he makes
Okay,
it roll 3, then you roll his body speed and species to see what happens
I
to
mean,
him.
normally you're supposed to do it at the end of every round, but we forget, and that's why we always say the 3 times thing.
Well, no, I've been doing it. I've just used the hidden GM thing, so you haven't seen my rolls. You got a 3 of 5. This one, 2.
Right.
So,
then you roll his body, species, and the 3 physical stats: body, speed, and species.
3d6. Okay, 5 high.
which means I know 5 as he passes out. It's 3 or less. 4 or less, he'd be dead. So 5, he's alive, but he's
Okay.
sick and unconscious. So he's
All right, cool. Yep.
I'm gonna give them a good head start, and I'm gonna come over here. I mean, I know we're basically out of combat, but I'll check on Doc and Potter. Like, you guys are all right.
I'm fine. Well, maybe a little bit shaken.
Now
But
that
the man's escaping.
Now that I've given him a good head start, I'm going to take to the air and try to go after him. I do have low profile, so I'm somewhat good at following people stealthily. So I'm going to try and see where he's going. This is
Lail 2 will attempt to assist you.
Yeah, this is Harrogate. This is not a coastal town, so he's not
True.
going back to a pirate ship.
Also very true. Okay.
So what roll do you want to be made?
So for the pursuers, I'd like body, speed, and observation.
Yeah, usually
I
it's
don't-
observation and stealth.
Yeah, in
I'll
this
skip
case, well, the quarry is rolling body, speed, and stealth. This is from the
Right.
spot rules in the book.
And he gets a D12 because he's got local knowledge.
Yeah.
So just body, speed, stealth.
It's also dark out here, which doesn't
Doesn't
apply
affect me
to
at all.
you.
So who cares?
Doesn't affect you
It
at all.
affects
But
you stupid diurnal gorilla.
yeah, I mean, it could give him concealment, but we're just gonna ignore that actually. 'Cause Complicated with the two of
I have
you.
echolocation and don't care.
yeah,
And if Lail tracks by scent, he doesn't care either.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. He
Technically-
does have tracking. I guess I'll go ahead and throw a. Boop.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got
Technically,
2.
it
He
gives
helps
me
you.
a bonus to follow him. So
Oh,
Take
man,
the 8.
Dan's doling out the harshness.
yeah. Long distance travel at night is considered halved if you don't have night vision or echolocation or something to ameliorate it.
Mhm.
But he does have the advantage. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the observation. Low profile. All right. I have a whopping 1-6. Wait, that's your roll. Where's my roll?
That's 2. You have 6 and 11, and roll the
Sorry,
D8.
for some reason it scrolled up really. Okay. Yeah, I have a whopping 2 successes to find it. So if he's got 2 successes or more,
Roll the D8.
Oh, I got an assist. Yeah, you told me
Yep.
which way he went. Okay. I have
Yeah.
3 successes. How many do you have?
only one.
Well,
So,
and
yes.
also it's night. So in other words, he probably thinks he got. My goal is not to engage it. That would be an option that I would have, but I'm not going to do that. My goal is to see where he goes.
Okay. He winds his way, pushing through crowds of people in the festival, slipping into dark alleys, glancing over his shoulders, and he finds his way towards what appears to be a blacksmithing shop. In fact, it's a gun tooling shop. And he pushes his way through the front doors, and you can see him disappear inside, and you can hear the clunking of him as he goes into the building. There is light on in the building. There seems to be people home. You can hear conversation.
Excellent. I'll make a note of this location. I am a messenger. And then I'll go bet rendezvous with everyone else.
Yep.
All right.
And I can read the sign to see who it is because I learned how to read.
Wow.
All right. The sign says
Blacksmith.
blacksmith. No. It's a nice sign. What the hell? I wrote this down. There we go. Okay. It says Peronet's Arms. Peronet.
Oh, okay. Whoever Paranet is.
Yes.
Good news. Hey, good news. Because he's a criminal, I can just steal new guns and not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
It's a everything's coming up anew.
And you can have more than 2.
Yeah, so I'll rendezvous with everyone else and tell them, where he.
Okay.
The most
Let's
important
catch.
thing is that the princess is okay. Are you okay, princess?
She is visibly shaking. As Connor caught up with her, she got him in a hug. She's like, "Oh, I was so frightened. Oh my God, those ruffians."
Take this. I'll calm you down.
She's quivering. She seems like she needs to be consoled. Connor, what are you gonna do?
Well, I guess it's going to be my turn to console someone. And I think you could kind of spin this as about the only social skill I think will work with this is negotiating a better mood out of them.
Okay. I can see. I'm looking and I'm trying to see. I think it's going to be a will. Your trait will be will, and I think that's fine. Yeah, negotiation is probably the way to do
And
this.
because she is enamored with knights, and of course I'm going to talk all about how she comported herself with honor, and for a person who is not learned of fighting, you were so brave and you knew what to do. He's going to try to really talk her up that you did the right thing, and try to get her to feel better about what happened through negotiation. And because of that, and she's so enamored of knights, could I include my career die with this?
Oh.
For your career to be heroic.
I'll give it to you. This is a situation where your favorite use would work because you're negotiating with a woman. Also, it's an academic point, but I would also accept inquiry. Inquiry is listed as reading people, and that could also apply here. But I like this, and again, it's not going to be a very challenging role. So yeah, include your career dice. Give me will and negotiation. Hey.
It carried the day. Holy shit!
It very much did. Okay. Do you want to use your favorite use to reroll one of those?
I think I will. I see a D8 there. I'll reroll that.
Okay,
Much
2 successes. Much better. All right. She composes herself after a moment, and after your gentle, comforting words seem to have reached her. And she says, "Oh, Connor, I was such a foolish girl. I should not have dealt with such horrid ruffians. If it weren't for you and for your friends, I would surely be kidnapped or worse." It seems that any thought of her lost prize or of the money. Actually, I guess you guys probably still have the money because it was in Doctor's hands, right? But any thought of the tome that she was trying to barter for has left her head. She's just grateful that she's alive, and she's grateful to you. She says, "You have my eternal thanks. Please let us go home. I'm not sure that I feel much like revelry anymore. Revelries for tonight." And Doctor, I will say we're reaching the end of our session, but also, I don't know, maybe this is metagaming. This is maybe the most disarmed you've ever seen the lady. Maybe it would be an indelicate time to mention Flame Quill, but maybe not. It's
Oh no,
up
I
to
have it in
you.
my own plan. She doesn't need to be bothered by it at all.
Oh, okay. You've got.
If you saw the
schemes.
message I sent earlier, I pocketed the money.
Oh snap! Okay, gotcha.
Oh wow!
No, I missed it.
It may have been in the heat of things, but I was the one carrying it up to go ahead and do the exchange, and then a fight started.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, cool. All right, fair enough. In that case, it's a little bit early, but I feel like this is a good time to maybe wrap things up. Does anyone have any last minute stuff or any stuff that they would want to do during the festival before the night ends?
Well, I mean, I do want to follow up on the book thing because it's important that not fall into other people's hands at all, unfortunately. So that is the Doctor's focus at this very moment, I think.
Well, we know where he went, so I'm thinking that we need to get a posse. If we can't find him at the blacksmith place, then at least whoever is personnel who's running it, can at least volunteer information. But I think we need to get a posse for that, and possibly a warrant for his arrest.
And so Connor's going to escort the Lady Lennox home and tell her to listen to her factotum If you had listened to him in the first place, my dear lady, I hate to say it, but you would not have been in danger. So do please heed his words in the future. He only has the best for you in mind.
It seems that she has been thoroughly shaken by tonight's events. Rather than snapping back at you in a bratty fashion, she just kind of bows her head and sighs and says, "You're right. Okay, I suppose."
Thank you.
Hmm.
I do hope to see you again in the future. Perhaps if you have another such job, then I might be able to fulfill one successfully in your favor.
She now a look of fear passes over her face, and she grabs you by the hand and she says, "Oh, Sir Connor, you're not leaving, are you?"
Little girl, remember. Little girl.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. Oh shit! Out of character. He need to help against this big bad pirate captain, but yeah, scared little girl.
Yeah, no, you take care of her. I think the doctor is going to go ahead and do something slightly dangerous to himself. He's going to disarm himself with the armor, head into the inn alone, and speak personally, one-to-one, with the captain, if possible.
Oh, okay. So interesting. So it's
He
not
is going to
actually an
parlay.
inn. It's not an inn. It is a smithy. It is a gunsmith's called Peronet's Arms, and it seems that Peronet is home. When you enter into the building, there's no sign of the pirate captain. There's a kind of a workbench, a storefront. You can see behind the counter. There's a bunch of tools for construction of guns, and you can see that mounted on the walls there are some of the most beautifully tooled pistols that you've seen. I don't know, Doctor, if you're an expert on these things, but they certainly look fancy, almost more like show pistols or like something that you would present to a general or royalty or something like that.
Right, they're very impressive for sure.
And Peronet is a tiny mouse woman with graying hair and spectacles, and she is in the process of hammering, tink, 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 hammering sort of a pin or a nail into the side of some, it looks to be a musket, essentially. And when you muse that, she does not look up from her work. She seems like she's not even aware that you're there.
Excuse me. Stamp, stamp with the staff.
Oh. She looks up and blinks at you and says, "Oh dear, hi, hello. I'm so sorry. A bit hard of hearing. It's a bit late for our hours. Can I help you with something?"
Oh, I understand, but you have a guest with you, a captain. I wish to speak with him personally on business.
Oh, I don't know to whom you are referring. I'm alone here. All of my
There's no need to be deceptive about it. I come here only in good faith. I'm a man of the cloth and a man of my word. I'm here but alone and unarmed, and here merely only to talk about the danger that he possesses.
Okay, well, she's playing with this tiny hammer in her hands. You could tell she's definitely conflicted at this. Do you want to give me will and negotiation?
Of course I do. So let's take a look. My negotiation is, in fact, a D8. So I got a D10. I got a D8. Is she pious at all?
Ooh, you know what? Let's hold on a second.
I'm looking
It is a
through.
gift. No, she probably doesn't have it.
I mean, okay, so not like technically pious. If you're asking if she's religious,
there's a gift in the game.
yeah.
He's going to be obnoxious about it because if you get the gift of piety, all this stuff works better on you. So he's going to be
Exactly. So I have to ask: are you a true believer? Come on.
Well,
You know you
not
want to be.
Ironclaw, where we
No.
go proselytizing into the game.
It's wonderful. I do love it.
Gotcha.
Well, I think other than that, I don't necessarily have another gift to throw at her. Yeah, no, I don't really. So
Okay.
I would just be throwing my dice at her.
Well, let's see what you get.
2 successes.
2 successes. She lowers her voice, although she still kind of speaks in sort of a loud, harsh whisper because she is quite deaf. She says, he's a very dangerous man. I wouldn't... I would avoid it if I were you, but he's paid me quite handsomely to give him safe lodging in the basement. Please, I don't need any trouble.
I can promise you, I'm not here to cause trouble right now, and I would not wish to upset your shop nor your work at all. Like I said, I only come here in peace right now.
Well, she glances nervously to the door, and will gesture to it, and then reaches under the counter and pulls out a pistol that looks sized for her to handle, but still looks pretty big in her hands. And she's like, go right ahead. And as you step down into the dark and dimly illuminated basement, there's one oil lantern that's swinging, and the gorilla has seated himself on a wooden workbench and is cursing. And as he sees you come down the stairs, he says, "Ha! Found me, did ya?"
Oh, my companions and I have some good eyes, but I am here alone to personally beseech you before they happen to come upon you. I would hope I could beseech you first.
Well, you seem to have me cornered, so beseech away. I assume this has to do with our previous arrangement. And at that, you see that he has the sack with the books in it at his feet.
Just so. It seems as if that deal has fallen through. I'm not sure the lady is willing to go through with it, and, well, honestly, she probably should never have what's in that sack in the first place. But if it is what she ordered, if you were honest in that regard, then it's important that we be rid of it.
He says, well, I tell ye, I prize gold, yes, but I prize my freedom above all else. If you would take this in exchange, perhaps we can pretend like this meeting never took place. I could go my way, and you and your friends could go yours.
The doctor will go ahead and nod and say, that's agreeable to me. I will tell them that you've already fled the city. I came to look, and, well, you were just already gone. It's so unfortunate. I'm just so slow, you see.
Indeed. Well, he gives you a knowing wink, and he tosses you the bundle. It's quite heavy, and you can tell that in addition to a book, there's several other items inside. Peering inside, you can see that there are a pair of dark robes and a wand of some kind. It looks like it's made of dogwood. And he says, I must say it's rare to find a civil businessman these days. I regret to hope that our paths do not cross again. And he tips his hat to you and smiles, and his gold tooth catches the light.
Not the first criminal I've ever had to deal with, but even the likes of you and I need to see the light from time to time.
He chuckles and says, well, if you don't mind, I ought to be leaving town soon. Just need to gather up my belongings and square away my debt with the missus. And yeah, he gathers up some things and he goes to leave the basement.
Of course. And I'll go ahead and take my leave too. The business is done, and politely too. Wonderful.
All right. So what you have in your
necromancer's trappings, basically. Is that right?
I mean, yes, a book of black magics and the
Time to open a
everything
new
you
page
need.
for the doctor.
A necromantic starter kit. All right, and that seems like a good place to stop. We still need a little bit of time to do the debrief. So,
yeah.
Let us begin. Let's begin with goals. I feel like I asked for mottos first, but let's talk about goals first, and then we can go through mottos. So, I would say that you all successfully did defend the lady Lennox from her as bodyguards for the night.
Mm-hmm.
For that, I'm offering everyone the gift of bodyguard.
Oh, I would need
Wow.
danger sense
Obvious.
first.
Sorry?
I would need danger sense first, but I will take it.
Danger sense is the prerequisite for bodyguard.
Oh, snap. Okay.
I
Well, I
would
will
be more
offer danger
inclined-
sense to anyone
I'd
who
be
doesn't
more
have
inclined
it.
to give us local knowledge of the city.
That's
Since
fine.
we,
I'll take bodyguard.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
do you
have
have
danger
sense?
sense.
Yeah.
Are you giving us danger sense if we don't have bodyguard?
Yeah, I'm giving danger sense if you don't have it. If you do have
Okay.
it, I'm offering bodyguard.
Neat.
Cool.
Danger sense is always good.
And I guess I would petition for, hey, I took on a goal of paying back the mages. I have the money, and I fully intend to turn it in, and I would assume at least that is not a complicated thing to do at this stage.
Is that a goal we had?
Was that a
Okay.
goal? I don't remember that being a goal.
Well, I mean,
It's
I
not
would petition for
technically
that's
a goal.
goal I took upon myself to stop an entire scenario.
Yeah, but you don't get to do that.
I know. This is me asking, like, does that make sense for a goal? Is that something that you would offer?
I would, and it's very like tricky now, right? Too, because specifically, I like it the way that I've played this game in the past. People can take on individual goals, and I like that kind of thing. But I don't think that's the way we've been playing.
Well, my worry about that is that that lets characters gain experience points very quickly. If you're worried about us becoming too powerful too quickly, that's the road to making us too powerful too quickly.
Yeah, and I think in this in this case, right, there's not much that is actually going to stop you from completing that unless I make things more complicated, which I know it always can.
Unless I decide to be greedy.
Unless you decide to be greedy.
I like
so,
the
yeah,
idea
so-
that you're asking, can this be a goal, so that you can fuck it up.
Yeah.
basically.
Exactly.
Basically. But we're also kind of at a dearth for goals right now, so...
Well, I also have my starter goal that's accomplished.
That's true, your starter goal is accomplished.
Mhm.
I assume you had something... Did you have something specific in mind for that?
Yeah, I think
in terms of
I
goals?
would recommend...
Yes.
My suggestion would be one that's common on the starter goal suggestion lists of things GMs. Resolve.
Resolve, yeah, take it. That's good.
I think Resolve,
Resolve
and
and
Veteran
Veteran
tend to
and
be
stuff.
like big ones for the starter
Yeah.
goal
Resolve's
stuff.
nice.
Cool. Okay, so resolve for that. Yeah, I'm not going to give you... Sorry, Griff. I'm not going to offer you that as a goal. I will say that you do have the money, and Lionella has basically forgotten about it, so there's that thing going on. You can still complete it. Oh, but I would like...
We could just do that next time, then.
We'll talk about it next time. We'll talk about it further. You are set up.
I've gone ahead and just written down large payment on my sheet, and I'll just remember that for next time.
Yeah. You also have, and this is an interesting thing, maybe I should ask the group what they think about this, because you do have Necromancer's trappings. Now, I was considering that being a potential gift. It would need a goal, which we don't really have right now.
Become evil necromancer.
A necromancer is often the goal that you use.
Yeah.
And then poof, you have necromancer trapping.
Okay, well, yeah.
That's illegal.
But that's illegal. Well, we'll say it's on the table for now. You guys don't have to take
Oh
it.
God,
if
I
you're
already
not...
have literacy. There's almost nothing stopping me from.
I also hear there's this group from Akoma that comes over here specifically to hunt down and try and kill necromancers.
Maybe they have their hands full. But that's the... So, yeah.
They
so
do. They've
that's
pretty much been
an
killed
offered
off
goal.
and gotten it.
Nice.
I don't need to become a necromancer. It's too tempting because it's too good.
I mean, are you a
This
good
is very
liar?
good.
I actually am.
Oh, there you go. Now you just
I
gotta
already-
convince someone who's carrying all that stuff to give it up.
I mean, you've got... Well, I guess right now, really, the doctor is the only one who has it and knows that he has it.
Mhm.
But what do you guys think about... Is this the kind of thing you could teach yourself from a book, or do you need someone who knows what they're doing to
You
learn
could
this
totally
stuff?
Burke learn. That's the whole point of a lot of the magic here, right?
Right.
The trappings include Ye Book of Black Magic by
Ye
Frother
old
Fredo.
book.
That's why the
Yeah.
book is prescribed.
can read
Because
it,
you can
You
learn
can
from it.
read it.
Yeah. Sit
Okay,
down and
cool.
learn.
All the better it
Necromancy
doesn't
is
end up in the
easy.
hands of an impulsive girl.
It's one
That's
of the
true.
easiest to learn magics. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It spreads like a plague, because it will be.
Okay. By the way, my
So-
motto is know no fear and serve with joy.
Right. Yep. Cool. I think you certainly served, and we're also joyful. That definitely applies. Let's do a reverse order. Griff, do you get to play
First
your
do
motto?
no harm, second get paid. Boy, did I get paid.
Boy, did you get paid. Okay, and Arc with Connor.
Connor's motto is one hand washes the other.
All right, and I think you were a helper today for sure. And Dan, what is Dan's motto?
I am the greatest.
No one
You
could
were pretty
dispute
great.
that today. You're pretty great.
I mean, you took on what,
Yeah.
4 guys at once?
3.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 guys.
But when we tell it, it's going to be like 7 guys.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. Okay, I think that's good for the session. A point for the session, point for everyone playing their motto successfully. Let's table the necromancy for now. I think it might be fun. The other part of this too with the group gifting is, does that mean that everyone gets an opportunity to learn necromancy or only one person? Maybe it's the kind of thing where it's like there's 2 goals. One is to like turn the necromancy over to the proper authorities, and the other one would be like somebody learns necromancy.
I mean, the
in
more
group.
likely scenario is that somebody would buy necromancy themselves based on the equipment that they already have. Because if you're going to say, okay, everybody gets necromancer trappings, and you've only given out one set to somebody,
That's what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love it as the idea of it being a goal reward, but also it doesn't really totally fit based on the party dynamic. So we'll think about it. Come revisit it next week.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone for watching.
Yep, thanks for running. Of course, come back and watch Pathfinder later today. We do streams Sundays and Wednesdays at 10, 2, and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And come see our podcast this Friday, which happens bi-weekly, where we'll be having Lessons Learned as one of our guests. See you there. Bye-bye.
Bye.